Alright, tell us about your parents. I've realized that I don't know anything about your parents, Gina. I ain't got any, eh? Have I? Never did have. Oh. Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us, from the minute we're born, not even our mums. Oh, man. But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones, and make sure they get by. So that's why you're a pickpocket. Nah, driving's my life. I love it. I get a kick out of it every time I lift some pompous idiot's purse. And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it. Oh, Gina. I do think about it sometimes. What it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always thought I'd make everything right. It's made everything right. But having it listen to what Iris just said, it sounds like having parents ain't always easy either. Oh. I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them. It's true. I do want to see Daddy so much. Oh, man. Oh, Iris. Yeah, she still doesn't know that he's dead. Alright, why do you think that Shulb is lying here? Gina, what did you mean when you said... sorry, what did you mean when you said that you know Mr. Shulb is lying to Iris? Well, he reckons, he popped that mantle script or whatever, right? Well, come on. That's obviously a load of rubbish. Oh my, why would you think that, Gina? It's simple. If that story was really in old Winterbank's storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. But Hurley would never do something like that. I'm sure of it. Ha! Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced lies, a lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. Now, she's got trust issues. I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't at Winterbank's. You'd soon see if you had a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. That Shulb is a liar, like the rest of them. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. See? Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Don't be too hard on yourself, Iris. So much drama. Oh my goodness, look at the time. Come along, Ginny. We should go back downstairs. Yeah, alright. And please, don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you? No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina. You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning. I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Good night then. Iris, it sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult, but deep down, she's still just a child. Well, I think it's time that I turn in for the night too, Naruhodo-san. Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris' father, but also the name of the murdered visiting professor at Yume University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. There's some conspiracy afoot. That's what I think. Because we still don't really know why that woman killed him. Seems a bit strange, doesn't it? Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo. That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes. Uh-oh. Something happened. What's going on? It's the middle of the night. It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone. Gina? She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? Did she steal something? I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received the distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Mr. Sato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for her over an hour now. Over an hour? Oh. If you'll indulge me, look out the window, my dear fellow. What? Oh no. What's this about? What's going on? Why am I so nervous? Wait a minute. Why is there a light on at this time of night? That's Mr. Windibank's pawnbroker. Oh, that's what they were talking about. The window light was on, okay. Mr. Windibank's. Oh no. It's simple. If that story was really an old Windibank storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Wow, flashback to 2 seconds ago. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. Could Gina have gone? It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry, oh no. No, not really. Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once! Mr. Sato. Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, like, are we sure it's Gina? Like, maybe it was... Well, it could still be Iris, because we haven't seen Iris there. Well, I mean, he did say he went into Iris's room, so maybe you would notice if Iris was sleeping or not. 1:14 a.m. The door to Windibank's, it's open! And the lamp is burning. It must be Gina, mustn't it? Let us hope it's nothing more than sinister. What? Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something's afoot inside. There's no one here. Oh yes, there is. Oh, shoot! Ah! Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes! Did he just get shot? But what the? Has Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo! But, after them! Go! Right. Oh my goodness. Blast! I've lost them. Dude, they ran down one building's length and you've lost them? What? Hello, hello, what have we here? Oh, it's the constable. The Bobby. The alarm was just raised from the pawnbroker, sir. Would you know something about that? Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot. Shot! With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Windibank's. Please don't tell me he's died. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Sholmes!
Mr. Naruhodo.
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry!
Oh my goodness! Oh!
It's Gina!
Oh my goodness. To be continued. Man, maybe I really should have just kept playing at the end of the last episode. I mean, they were 10 minutes in here. So obviously we're going to keep going. So I'm guessing we're probably going to have to defend Gina, if I had to take a guess. Bang! Oh man, right back into it. Ah! I'll be alright, Mr. Naruhodo. After them, go! Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry! Oh, they're showing us this whole thing again with in-game graphics. Bang. Oh, she has the gun? It's Gina! I don't remember seeing her have the gun. Or maybe I just missed that. Why would she be unconscious, though? From that moment, Windibank's pawnbroker became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. "6:21 a.m. Oh, it's so early. Oh, Iris. A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. Oh, yes, we asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Runo? Poor Iris. She's trembling. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. Something awful has happened, hasn't it? Yes, I'm afraid so. Oh man, what is this music? It's so sad. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windibank is dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning. Oh, yes, I had a feeling. You did? Well, I saw all those police carriages pulling up outside his shop, so I knew something must have happened there. Oh man, a new sad expression. Ugh. When we entered Windibank's in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out onto the street and I chased after them, but they got away. So, it was one of them who shot old Mr. Windibank, I suppose. Okay, I thought that's a Mr. Old Windibank, but I guess... Regardless, she's still calling him old. Anyway, let's keep going. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, why not? They've arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. You hate to see it. Gina. Ginny? But why? Well, the thing is... No, Ginny wouldn't do something like that. I know. None of us think she did it. Then why have they arrested her? I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. Because she was locked in the room, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh man, we have so much to talk about. Let's talk about Shulman's situation. So where's Hurley then? Is he still there, investigating the scene? You really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals. I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Shulms. He was taken to the hospital this morning. What? Well, when we entered Windibank's, a gun was fired and he took a bullet. Hurley was shot? No. It's alright. His life isn't in danger. Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital? He's at St. Sinner's. They're tending to him there. I must see him. At once. Sorry, Iris, but you can't. Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed. No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see. To operate? Oh, poor Hurley. Oh my gosh, there's so much dialogue. It was the 2 thugs who were Mr. Windibank's shot. They shot Mr. Shulms when we disturbed them, you see. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After them! Go! After that, I ran out into the street, but... Well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. I think that's a very good thing. Sorry? Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Runo. On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. Oh, Iris. Let's talk about Susato now. I don't know why she's important right now. Where's Susie, Runo? She's still at the police station. Oh, why? I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why is she being questioned and Ryunosuke's not? What is going on here? Thank you, Iris. Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mr. Sato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later. Ah, I see. Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. You should have let me know, and I would have come to the station. Alright, let's talk about Gina. Now, she's being arrested for murder. I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the two thugs that were there at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they? He's not dead! No, I mean, Mr. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris. Ah, this is all so horrible. The thing is, Mr. Windebank was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles. The storeroom door is locked from the inside. I see. But he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well. Oh no! And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards... Don't tell me. There was no one else in the room? Yes, exactly. How did you know? It's the only explanation. Yes, the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Runo? Well? What can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. Say locked room murder. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment. But I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Runo. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder. But I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me? Oh yes, I'd love to. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that we take an underage girl as an assistant in an Ace Attorney game. Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed. And don't forget, we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. Oh, I love her little goggles. That's so cool looking. Ah, I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. Yeah, to me it makes sense, right, to go to the hospital first. Oh, look at these little dialogue options of hers. Sholmes is sweet. It's always a bit quiet when Hurley's not around. I love attic rooms, don't you? They're so exciting. This place feels different to normal today for some reason. Yeah, for some reason. You know, I think a visit to this place could be a good idea. Okay. I think it makes the most sense to go to the hospital first. Alright. Hurley! Oh. He's not here. No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in bed by the window, didn't she? Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley was being a big baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home. I'm not so sure about that. Baby or not, there's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Oh. Hello, what have we here? This ward is off limits. No visiting. So what are you doing in here, eh? Well, I'll have you know. We're Hurley's next of kin. Eh? Oh. Well, beg your pardon then, ma'am. Sir. A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver has a mysterious family, eh? That's how you see us, sure. Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley? I believe he is currently in the operating theater, ma'am, undergoing an extensive operation. Extensive? It's been several hours since we sent him in. Oh dear. Is he going to be alright? Well, it doesn't appear to be it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. Oh? I have heard a report that a gentleman claims he may have a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Ah. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Oh, poor Hurley. Is that really possible? Like, if you drink too much coffee, the anesthetic just doesn't work? How is that possible? Alright. Well, I guess, yeah, it's not very modern medicine, is it? I want to do a little bit of examining before we head off somewhere else. There's a notice board on the wall here. Look, let's see. What does it say? Thought of the day. On seeing any vermin, calmly and discreetly inform matron. Oh, yes. They have rats and mice in hospitals like this that love to feast on all the medicine. If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat the patients. Rats and mice. Oh, I see. This is a rather old building, I suppose. But the doctors and nurses are all very good, I hear. I certainly hope so, for Mr. Sholmes' sake. There's not a whole lot here, is there? Hang on, there's the bed? This must be Mr. Sholmes' bed. Poor Hurley. I know. It looks as stiff as a board, doesn't it? Oh, I don't think that will bother him. No? I often find him asleep face down on the floor, completely dead to the world. I think I'd call the police if I discovered someone like that. I swear, there's gotta be some sort of, like, mental disorder with him. You know, like... Like, he has, like, the memory problems. He has those episodes where he's, like, super depressed, you know? There's gotta be, like, an explanation for that. He can't just be that eccentric, can he? Alright, what's going on here? Whose bed is this? I wonder what these are. Do you have any idea, Iris? Those are crutches, you idiots! Oh, haven't you ever seen crutches before? Let me explain. They're for people with leg injuries, to help them walk. You hold one under each arm, you see. Ah, right. I thought they were weapons of some... Weapons? What? Dude. Why would there be weapons in a hospital? I thought maybe a fighter had been injured in a battle contest and been brought here along with his weapons. That's surprisingly plausible. No. Alright, it doesn't look like there's not a whole lot to look at here. I wonder if the person in this bed is gonna be important. Because why else would the crutches be examinable, you know? Seems very suspicious. Let's go talk to Gina. You know, in before they say, oh, she's not here right now, she's being questioned. Ha ha ha. You were supposed to go to the crime scene first. Oh no, she is here. Nice. Like, I swear, it's like that, like, in almost every game, you know? Like, you go to one place, like, you're given, like, options of where to go. And if you go to the detention center first, they're like, oh yeah, they're in questioning, come back later. But if she's here right now, great. Hello, Gina. Why did they not confiscate that? Hello? Oh, you still have the grenade launcher Hurley and I made. I wish she wouldn't point that at me all the time, though. What are you here for? Ginny, I have a feeling it's because of us that you've ended up in trouble. So we were thinking that we might be able to help you. Well, you can't. Sorry? You heard. Get lost. Don't be like that, Ginny. I know you didn't do it. You never shoot someone. I just know you wouldn't. You think you know me? Pull the other one. Oh. You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the streets. That's how I get by. And if I saw me chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I can lay my hands on, get it? That's the kind of person I am. Oh, but Ginny... I'll be in court tomorrow, they said. Some cove came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me, or like, said it was my right or something. But I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried. Why are you being like this, Ginny? I know. What happened? Legal representation. I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away? You wanted me to sign some papers. Representation papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do. I think it's the opposite, rather. I don't understand this at all. Like, surely they would suspect the people who actually shot Sholmes, you know? And not the person who was locked in the storeroom. Like, surely someone who shot someone else would have shot a second person as well, right? Why do you think that? Because that's how it's always been for me growing up in the back slums me whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, you'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers, or worse. I've had it happen to me before and all. Been sold out and nearly snaffled on the back of it. You can't trust no one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to the grass, dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could forget it. Gina, don't you trust Ryuno? Nah, I don't. Oh man, that stings. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone. Alright, what's going on here? Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night, at the Pawnbrokers. There's nothing to tell. I figured it'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through all the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me, and you know the rest. But why was the door locked, though? But why, Ginny? Why would you do that? You know, obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work, and half the time you don't even get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? Oh, give it a rest. What'd be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say would make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Ginny. We'll believe you, whatever it is. Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies? Yeah, things are getting saucy now. What did you mean before, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Why don't you tell us what these unforgivable lies you've told are? Maybe we can help. Sorry. We're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now. How does she know that before we do? What? Ginny, please. Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by. What is that? Oh. A photographic print of a really adorable cat? I wonder if that's their cat just covered in snow or something. I found it by one of the pockets of this coat. Ain't no point in me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in a pocket of the overcoat. Whose coat is this, man? Well, I guess we know it has something to do with Mr. McGilded, but I don't think it's his. Surely not. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. Oh, Ginny. White cat photograph. No, you just know. You just know I have to examine this real quick. What's on the back? I knew it! There's something on the back. Look on the back of this print here. There's something written on it. 13th of February, 9 p.m. Article deposited, 1 small box. Loan amount paid, 10 shillings. Redemption deadline, 13th of April, 9 p.m. So this photographic print is a redemption ticket? 13th of February? That could be significant. It was just 2 days ago before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it? Small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it? Runo, if Mr. McGilded still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop? Ah, yes! If it's something Mr. McGilded deposited, we need to investigate. Yeah, I'm really glad we updated that. Because that might come in handy when we're going to the pawnbrokers. Let's examine the actual photo now. It's an adorable little cat. I think it looks a little like Wagahai. I always thought that cats like to curl up inside under the heated Kotatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. Interesting. Is there nothing left to do here? I guess I can't examine in here. No, I'm gonna present my armband. Let me see if she has something to say about this. Oh, I don't think she does, yeah. Oh, it's gone? That's strange. Where's my armband gone? What's the problem? Something wrong? Don't suppose you're looking for this? Yes, but how? And when? And how again? I got a talent for it, haven't I? Diving. That's bordering on black magic. And it makes what I was about to say about my armband seem a little dull. So, what do you want me to tell me about it then? Oh man. Well, that's kind of funny how she was able to get it even though she's standing on the other side of some bars. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave the episode here for today. Hope you enjoyed. Next time, we will go to the crime scene and do a bit of investigating. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day, guys. Bye!